Christmas in December, it's one of humanity's most widely celebrated traditions, but here's the thing. Historical evidence suggests we've been celebrating Jesus' birthday at completely the wrong time of year.
That's fascinating. How did we end up so far off from the actual date?
Well, based on biblical accounts and historical records, Jesus was likely born between 6 and 4 BC, and get this, the evidence points to springtime, not winter at all. The Bible mentions shepherds in their fields, which only happened during spring months.
Hmm. So, why December 25th? There must be some interesting history there.
Oh, there definitely is. It all ties back to Roman Emperor Constantine's conversion to Christianity in 312 AD. Before that, Romans celebrated this huge winter festival called Saturnalia in late December. Think of it as their version of Christmas, complete with feasting and gift-giving.
So, they basically just merged the celebrations?
Exactly right, and here's where it gets really interesting. The first recorded Christian Christmas celebration on December 25th was in 336 AD under Constantine. Some historians think it was strategic, to overshadow pagan celebrations like Saturnalia and Sol Invictus.
That's quite clever, actually. Instead of fighting existing traditions, they just adapted them?
Well, it's fascinating because some scholars argue it wasn't about undermining pagan traditions at all. They point to how early Christians were already using sun symbolism, calling Jesus the true sun. The winter solstice fell on December 25th in the Roman calendar, so there was this natural connection.
Speaking of traditions that evolved, what about Santa Claus? How did we get from ancient religious celebration to a jolly guy in a red suit?
Now that is another incredible historical journey. Santa actually started as a real person, a monk named Nicholas in around 280 AD in modern-day Turkey. He inherited wealth and became famous for giving it all away to help the poor and sick.
Oh, wow. So, how did this generous Turkish monk transform into our modern Santa?
It's this amazing cultural evolution. By the Renaissance, Saint Nicholas was Europe's most popular saint. When Dutch immigrants came to America, they brought their tradition of Sinterklaas, their name for Saint Nicholas. That gradually transformed into Santa Claus, and by 1804 we started seeing the first images of what we'd recognize as modern Santa.
And what about Christmas trees? That seems like such an unusual tradition when you think about it.
Right? It started in Germany during the Middle Ages, and when German settlers brought it to America in the early 1800s, most Americans actually thought it was pretty weird. But then something interesting happened. Queen Victoria and Prince Albert were shown with their decorated tree in an illustration, and suddenly everyone wanted one.
That's amazing how one royal family's decoration choice could shape a global tradition.
And you know what's really fascinating? We're still adding new elements to how we celebrate Christmas. Like every generation puts their own spin on it, from electric lights replacing candles to artificial trees becoming popular. It's this living, breathing holiday that keeps evolving.
So, in a way, we're all part of this ongoing historical process.
Exactly every time we celebrate Christmas, we're participating in this incredible tapestry of human history. We're keeping alive traditions that span cultures and centuries, while adding our own contemporary touches to the story. It's like we're all contributors to this massive, ongoing historical narrative.
That really puts our modern celebrations in perspective, doesn't it?
It does, and here's what I find most remarkable: these traditions weren't planned out. They evolved organically as different cultures met and mixed together. The Christmas we celebrate today is this amazing mixture of ancient religious observances, pagan festivals, historical figures, and cultural innovations that continue to shape how future generations will celebrate.